stand for the Pledge of Allegiance, followed by the South Carolina Pledge.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. I salute the flag of South Carolina and pledge to the Palmetto State love, loyalty, and faith.
You may now be seated. Please pause for a moment of silence.
Good morning. Welcome to WOAK Daily News. My name is Karina, and I will be your anchor for today, Friday, February 2nd, 2024. The joke of the day is, what do you call a ghost in the winter? A Casper. Today's special guest is Mr. Jenkins with Interview Friday.
Good morning, Blue Eagles. I'm Mr. Jenkins, and I have the opportunity to introduce
Miss Bruce.
Miss Bruce. All right, Miss Bruce, what is your job at OES?
I teach third grade math and science.
Third grade math and science. Okay. Why did you come to OES?
So I retired from Gaston County and still wanted to teach. And my good friend, Miss Craig, said, why don't you come to Oak Ridge Elementary School? And so I did, and we are now working together.
Awesome, and we're grateful to have you, too.
Thank you.
All right. How do you like OES so far?
I love it. I feel like I belong here. Everyone is so friendly. The kids are great. The staff is great. Everybody has been wonderful.
Thank you. Thank you. All right. If you had to repeat a grade at OES, which grade would it be and why?
So I'm going to say third grade.
Okay.
Because my favorite teacher was my teacher in third grade, and I just remember being in a play in third grade and doing lots of fun activities in third grade. So that was just a fun year for me.
Awesome. Good answer. Favorite movie?
Any Christmas movie. I love the Christmas movies.
Okay. What is your favorite sports team?
I like the Panthers.
Okay. All right. I'm sorry. Okay. All right. If you could be on a game show, which game show would it be and why?
It would definitely be The Wheel. I love Wheel of Fortune. My husband and I watch it quite often.
Awesome. Okay. What is your favorite snack?
Anything with chocolate and peanut butter that's crunchy. Love crunchy chocolate peanut butter snacks. Peanut M&Ms are one of my favorites.
What about Reese's?
Oh, love Reese's.
I love Reese's. All right. Is there anything you would like us to know about you? Anything else?
I have a husband, Terry, and I have 2 grown daughters, and I have a little dog named Daisy.
Oh, Daisy, that's cute.
Yeah.
What kind of dog is she?
She is a mini Pekingese, so she's a mix between a Pekingese and a Maltese.
Awesome.
Yeah, she's like 3.5 pounds.
Ooh,
yeah,
okay.
tiny.
All right, boys and girls, if you see Miss Bruce in the hallway, make sure you wave and say hello. Have a great day, everybody.
Thank you, Mr. Jenkins. The announcements for today are Bingo night is tonight at 6 p.m. The weather for tomorrow is mostly sunny with a high of 53 degrees. On this day in history, in 1887, the first groundhog ceremony takes place. Thank you for watching WOAK Daily News. Have a fun Friday, and remember to be Eagle proud.
Oh, hello again. It's me, back with the Cleanest Classroom Award. Now let's find out who had the cleanest classroom last month. I've been to each hall and talked to every custodian. Now over on pre-K kindergarten hall, Mr. Larry told me that Mrs. Dixon's class was the cleanest classroom over there. On the 1-2 side, Miss Maggie told me Miss Bize's class was the cleanest. And now on 3-4-5 hall, we had a really close race. But Miss Susan told me that it was a toss-up between Miss Wells and Miss Williams' class. She said that both of you did a really good job. There was no spills on the floor and no pencils to pick up. But in the end, she chose Miss Wells' class as the cleanest classroom. Congratulations, everybody. Thank you all for working so hard.
Good morning, everyone. Mr. Green here. I am so excited because for the whole month of February, I get to show you a different musician that represents Black History Month. So for today, the first musician I wanted to share with you is Duke Ellington. Edward Kennedy Ellington, or better known as Duke Ellington, was an American jazz pianist, composer, and leader of his jazz orchestra from 1923 through the rest of his life. He was born and raised in Washington, D.C. Ellington was based in New York City from the mid-1920s and gained a national profile through his orchestra that would appear at Cotton Club in Harlem. So I actually wanted to share with you one of Duke Ellington's most famous pieces. It's known as Take the A Train. And I guess Take the A Train, it's talking about the A train in New York, because the trains in the subways in New York, some of them have letters. So he's talking about the train that's the A train. So you're going to hear there's an intro, and it's one of the most famous intros played by Duke Ellington. And it sounds like... So when you add the left hand, all right, so you might hear something like that in the beginning. And then the actual tune, there's a main melody that happens in jazz music, and we call that the head. So the main melody, or the head, it kind of sounds like... So you're going to hear that main melody, and then it's going to be followed by a soloist. The question is, do you know what instrument is in the solo? So let's go check it out. Let's watch that video. So did you know what the solo instrument was? Well, if you guessed the trumpet, you are correct. It is actually a muted trumpet, because I don't know if you noticed, there was a little circular thing that you put in the end of the horn, and it changes the sound. That's why the trumpet might have sounded a little different than what you're used to. Well, thank you again for joining me. I will see you again next week to show you another famous musician for Black History Month. Take care.